Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great weekend, and I hope everyone's week is starting off swell. Yes. So, folks, due to being a tad bit under the weather on Friday, we did not have the usual Friday recap, but instead we did a 10-pack Tim Hortons rip. So therefore, all the awesome goodies I got in the mail last week that I was not able to show you on Friday will be shown off in today's edition of the Backlog Mail. And there is quite a bit of it. And I will tell you this, the majority of the items I will be showing you today all come from Trading Card Database. They're all part of trades, or one of them actually was a purchase. But I also have a gift to show you from YouTube, and at the very end I'm going to show you a item that came in the mail today, and I'm very, very excited to show it off to you. So yeah, but before we get to anything, you guys know the routine around here, and that is we do not look at anything or open anything until we have our card of the day. And well, today's card of the day is not going to be a favorite, especially if you're a Leafs fan, but it's not his actual Young Gun. It's his Young Gun renewed, but I am in the process of working on getting his actual Young Gun, and it is none other than one Mr. Sergei Bobrovsky. Toronto played Florida last night in Game 4 of their series, and Florida won again. And I think the former champs are waking up. And one thing I will say, though, I will give credit where credit is due. And Joseph Woll, yeah. He was something else last night. And man, I feel like a lot of the team really hung him out to dry. I'm going to leave it at that. But if Toronto keeps playing they did last night, taking 4 penalties in that first period, yeah, I don't think Game 5 is going to feel very nice in Toronto. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it at that. All right, so let's see. Where do we start here? Do we start with some 90s Pro Set? Some Young Guns? Yeah, let's start with some Young Guns. So, I know I said in a recent video, due to the expo coming up and everything, I'm going to try and lay off on going after tons of Young Guns, because I'm probably going to be able to find tons of them in bargain bins and that. But there was one trade that had already gone through, and it just so happened there was a bunch of extended Young Guns in that trade. So I was like, okay, whatever. So they're all from 22-23. So we got James Hamblin, Tyler Tucker, Nikita Alexandrov, Nick Sisek, Juuso Pesanainen, Dylan Wells, Callahan Burke. Why does that sound like a guy off the blacklist or something? Yes, Lizzie, we are searching for the next blacklister. One Mr. Callahan Burke. Sounds like an arms dealer or something. Okay, we got, oh boy, E2 Mekanyemi. There we go. And we got Anton Levchi. Also sounds like a bad guy. Anyone named Anton. And then we got another addition to the 2020-21 MVP mascot set. Actually, this is an addition to the Speckle parallel set. And it's funny how we have Bobrovsky as our card of the day because it's Carlton. Anyway. And then we got a couple additions to the 2020-21 05-06 retro set. So we got Jack Hughes and we got Anze Kopitar. And then to finish this off, we got a couple of retired canvases. So we got Flyers legend, one Mr. Bernie Perron. We got Blues legend, one Mr. Mike Liute, and one of my favorite style goalie masks of the era. Love those masks. I think Michel Dion wore one when he played with Pittsburgh, and even Billy Smith wore one when he started with the Islanders. So I always loved that design, even though when you really think of it, they weren't that great. But anyway, and finally we have Rangers great, one Mr. Adam Graves. So that's 3 more additions to the retired canvas set, since those are the only canvases I go after now. Well, sorry, those and the mascots if I actually come across them, which I haven't as of recently. So another thing to add to the things to look for at the expo list. Alright, next, some more random goodness. So first we have from 2010 Topps, from the Tales of the Game insert set. We got one Mr. Wade Boggs. Who you callin' chicken? And we got from 93 Upper Deck, we got SP6, the Nolan Ryan, the Ryan Express last run. That's the, I guess the Nolan Ryan, like a tribute card. So I'm trying to get all these original SPs. Of course, we all know SP1 is the Michael Jordan short print. So yeah, I think SP5 is a Gordie Howe first pitch card where he's wearing a Detroit Tigers uniform and everything. Really cool stuff. Anyway, we got another addition to the 05-06 in the game. Or sorry, is it 04-05? Yeah, I think it's 04-05. In the game franchises set. It's one Mr. Ace Bailey. And due to him getting injured on the ice is what led to the very first All-Star game. Of course, if you look at the All-Star game now, I can't stand it, but that's just my opinion. I miss the old All-Star game. Well, old All-Star. The old All-Star game used to be the Stanley Cup champions taking on a team of all-stars. Then that kind of went away and it became East versus West. And now it's... I haven't even watched the All-Star game in years, so... But I know now it's... and then they got the celebrity game, and Justin Bieber's playing with NHL guys, and I'm just like... no. The last era of the All-Star game I liked was like around 96. That All-Star game, those jersey designs and everything, those were like my faves. Anyway, now I'm just sounding like a grandpa yelling at the clouds. Back in my day. Anyway, we got some Tim Hortons cards here. Mind you, they're mostly base cards, but still, they're cards I needed for my set. So we got some duo stuff. So we got Cider and Perron, Shesterkin and Panarin, Ekholm and Nurse, Mitchie Marner, and Big Willie Style, Willie Nylander. We got Renata Fast and Jillian Saulnier, and Emily Clark, and Jamie Lee Rattray. So those are from, 23-24 Dynamic Duos. And then from the regular, just 2024 set, we got Erik Karlsson, Jack Hughes, Jack Eichel, Nikita Kucherov, Cole Perfetti. And then for inserts, we got a couple of in-motion phenoms. We got Leo Carlsson and Cale Makar. And I believe I have a Cole Caulfield on the way. Although I have it already for the set, I need it for my Caulfield PC. So that's that. And we got a True North Futures of everyone's favorite, Brad Marchand, who got the overtime goal the other night. Oh, man. I was watching that on my way to work, and I was like, oh, damn. And then we got a couple of pure golds. We got Shane Wright and the late, great Johnny Hockey, Mr. Johnny Gaudreau. And then we got a new addition to the Topps Legends SP set. Now, originally it started as just the 2022 SPs, but then I decided to just go nuts and go back to when they first started putting them in Topps products. So this one is from 2017 update, and it's Rhino. Old Ryan Sandberg. And then we finish this off with some Brodeurs. Yes. So we got a 2000 Upper Deck Ice. We got a 94 Donruss Masked Marvels, still with the protective film on it, and it will stay on there. And a 2000 Ultimate Victory. There we go. So that's 3 more Brodeurs to the PC. I'm not gonna click them off just yet, because sometimes I do get ahead of myself, and where I'm like, oh yeah, I still need all those, and I forget to actually check on Trading Card Database, and turns out I have some of them already. So I will check when this video is finished, and then I'll come back and fill you in. All right, now let's go to a purchase, and the majority of this purchase is some more Cardtoons, and I know a bunch of you out there enjoyed when I showed those off, especially one Mr. 3 Good Nerds. I know you enjoyed them and actually said you were thinking of tracking some of them down, so I hope you actually have started looking for them. And I mean, I got another chunk here, so I'll just run through them quick here. So we got Hey Abbott, Roberto Alamonde, Jay Bellhop, Foul Boggs, Charlie Bustle, Rambo Canseco, Roberto Cementi, David Clone, Amazing Grace. Yes, Homer and Hank. Kevin Happier. We got Snoozin' Ted and Tarzan Jane. I don't know who Jane is, but I know that's Ted Turner. Sandy Kfax. The Say What Kid. Reggie October. Who's that? Cal Ripkenwinkle. Oh, man. Alan Trampoline. Who's that? Shawan Tungsten. Tony Twin. Oh, man. I love these. Rap Winfielder. Robin Hood Yount. Mighty Matt Power Hitter. Okay. And Neon Peon Sanders. Oh boy. Yeah. Anyway. So, I think I'm almost complete this whole set now. I think there's still a couple more from the base set, and then probably some inserts and whatnot. So, yeah, we're getting there. And then we got some more additions to the 2001 Fleer Greats of the Game set. So we got Guy Lafleur, Johnny Bauer, Rick McLeish, Mike Bossy, and one Mr. Bjorya Salming. And then for some added goodness from this sale, we got from 2013 Allen and Ginter. They did an insert set called Curious Cases. So I got Roswell / Area 51, of course. We got a 2016 Topps First Pitch. It's none other than Mr. Tim McGraw. Let's go. For all you Yellowstone fans out there. Or fans of Tug McGraw, because Tug McGraw was his... Was it dad? Or uncle? I forget. Anyway. And from 1970 Topps, we got the Mets Celebrate. We're number 1. The 69 Miracle Mets. And the final card is another 2017 Legend SP. And it's George Brett. There we go. So that's that. Let's do the final trading card database trade. This nice chunk here, including a bunch of 90s goodness for all the Pro Set fans out there. So we got Jay Caulfield, Ronnie Stern, Gord Donnelly, Mike Peluso, and Lyle Odeline. And then from 90-91 O-Pee-Chee, we got a Mark Pedersen rookie, Russ Courtnall, Brian Scrudlin, Ryan Walter, Craig Ludwig, and Claude Lemieux. Oh, God. I always think of the game between Detroit and Colorado. Talk about a crap disturber. Oh, my God. And we got some 80... this is the Sakic year. This is 89. So we got Dave Manson, Basil McRae, and Ken Danico. Yeah, we got some tough guys. And look at this. We got a rookie card of Link Gates, a.k.a. the Missing Link. Oh, that is awesome. I know if my buddy Joe is watching this, he's probably going, yes! Oh, my God! Because I know he's a big Sharks guy, and I know he's been a fan of the Sharks right from the beginning, so probably seeing this, he's probably going, oh, hell yeah. That's actually that's pretty cool. I'm going to leave that up there. So, all right, and we got some 94, I think it is, Stadium Club. So Ken Reggett, Mark Hunter, Reggie Lemlin, Rick Tocchet. Look at that hair. Oh, my God. Peter Bondra, Stephen Finn, Eddie Olczyk, Derek King, Rick Meager, Dave Andrechuk, Tim Kerr. I guess he was a healthy scratch that night. Igor Larionov, and Jamie McCoon. Yeah. Then adding some more UD Canvas cards. Well, UD Canvas Legends to the set. That's from the SP Legends set. and I decided I wanted to go after all the canvas cards. So we got Ray Whitney, we got Scott Niedermeyer, Jeremy Roenick, Scott Mellenby, Mike Modano, that's during the All-Star game, Mike Sillinger, ooh, Bob Kelly, let's go, Al McInnes, and Jamal Myers. Wow. I think he's an analyst now, isn't he? I think so. And we got, I think, the last Net Keepers card I needed for the set. And, of course, it's Jordan Binnington. And then, look at this. We got some more Brodeurs. So, we got a 2001 Aurora. We got a Dominant Digits from SB Signature Edition Legends. And we finished that off with a beautiful, action-packed, this is the gold version of one Mr. Bobby freaking Hull. Yeah. So, there was only 2 cards, BH1 and BH2. BH1 is a regular like image, and BH2 is the gold one. So, I saw the guy had the gold one, and I was like, yeah, what the heck. So, I know it's pure 90s goodness, but I figure what the heck. It's Bobby Hull. You can't go wrong with Bobby Hull. All right, now for our gift coming from YouTube. This comes my way from one Mr. Epiphany Card Collector. And first off, there is a note, so I will read this here on camera. Dear Frank, I hope all is well with you and your family. Thank you. Here is the card I told you that I'd send your way. Enjoy. I hate pens. LOL. Take care. The Epiphany Card Collector. Yes. And the card he is talking about is this 19... what year is this? Is it 90? There's no year on it. There's no year on it. Oh, 89, sorry. 89 Upper Deck Nolan Ryan. And the reason why I was looking for this card is because in that 2018 Marvel Deadpool set, the 12 Deadpool sports cards they spoofed, this is one of them. So, as you all know, I'm trying to get all the originals to go with the Deadpool cards, and that's another one off the list. So, very cool. And thank you very much, Epiphany Card Collector. Link in description below. And now, our final item of the day, as I said, arrived in the mail today. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can open this without using Buck. Not really. Okay, hold on a second here. Thank you, Buck, for the assistance. Oh. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, and he sent it in a top loader? In a one-touch? I like that. Ooh. And he used some base cards as like a buffer. Well, I'm just gonna get right to it here. Try and get all these off. And try to do it fast enough. Okay. That's that. Alright. There we go. There we go. Okay. Darn tape. Get off. Oh, God, it's this weird red tape. Ah. Not fun. Okay. Get all this stuff out of the way. Ah, it's sticking everywhere. Ew. Alright, we got one more Brodeur to show off. And this is from 15-16 in the game Heroes and Prospects Hockey. It is a yellow 1-of-1 printing plate. So, it's heroic memorabilia 1-of-1 printing plate. And now I gotta hunt down that actual card if I don't actually have it already, which I don't think I do. So, but still, we got another 1-of-1 in the collection. So, hell yeah. And with that being said, folks, we come to the end of another edition of Backlog Mail. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, sound off in the comments below. Let me know what were some of your favorite cards shown off today. As well, dip on down into the description of today's video, as well as every other video that I post, because I have linked down below a ton of awesome channels that I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And, of course, before leaving, if you'd like to, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you'd like to, click that subscribe button, and if you do, click the little bell next to it so it lets you know when my videos go live. Alrighty, so that's it for me, folks. I hope you guys have a great remaining Monday. Hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you back here on Friday for everyone's favorite show on YouTube, The Friday Recap. Until then, folks, I say to all of you out there watching, laters! Holy smokes, folks. I almost forgot. We added 6 new Brodeurs to the PC today, including this beautiful 1-of-1 15-16 in the game Heroes and Prospects printing plate, and something else I miffed on. This 2000 Ice is actually a Ice Champions, so I believe this is a parallel. Totally missed that before. Anyway, and yes, I did already add them to the Marty meter, so we are now sitting comfortably at 889 unique Brodeurs in the PC. We are now just 11 away from the big 900, and I know that'll be here very soon because I got more Brodeurs on the way, and I can't wait to show them to you. Alright, now that's it for me. Have a great remaining Monday. Have an awesome week. I'll see you back here Friday. Laters!